Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Maria, and here in this channel we will talk about all the tips and tricks how to live life in Dubai, work, travel, shopping, and of course not at least entertainment. So today the video will be about all you need to know about before you come to Dubai. I'll give you some tips and tricks one by one the points. So this video will be really important for people who planning come to Dubai and they don't know what to start for. So the first tip will be you need the valid passport for at least 1 year. So that's really very important. That's the first step you need to do. So let's say you want to apply for a visit visa. Your visa will be stuck because if it's your passport, it's less than 6 months. So make sure before you apply for a visa to Dubai, check your passport, check the date, make sure it's at least, I recommend it less than should be less than a year. Let's say you came to Dubai, let's say it's 6 months, 7 months. You come to Dubai, you get a job, and the company which they will apply for your visa, they will not be able to process your visa because your passport the government will not accept because it's less than a year. So you will be stuck and you will have to travel back, or you have to wait for your embassy to make a new passport. So very important, make sure guys, check your passport before you come to Dubai. Another tip will be the visa. Either you want to come by tourist visa, which is valid for 30 days, or a visit visa, which is also called long term, which is valid for 90 days, or employment visa, which is valid for 24 months. Or you have a partner visa, which is valid for 12 months. So let's talk about the visit visa, tourist visa first. Okay, when you apply, let's say you want to apply, you don't know where. If you are back your home, check any travel company and ask them to apply for you a visit visa. That's the easiest way. So once they will apply for you the visa, you will gonna get this is the sample. You will gonna get a visit visa like that, which will be valid for 30 days, but you have 30 days to arrive to Dubai. So let's say you apply the visa, they send for you the copy, the confirmation and they send for you today. So started from the day you receive this paper, you have 30 days to enter to UAE. So since you enter the UAE, the stamp for you, in your passport, the entry, you have 30 days to remain, but make sure you exit before 90 days. So on 90 days, before 29 days. On 30 you have to leave, otherwise there will be a big penalty. So the other type of visa is visit visa or long-term visa. It will be approximately similar to the tourist visa, but here we're gonna be a long-term visa, and you will have to have 90 days to stay in UAE. So when the situation is same with the tourist visa. Once you receive this document, you have 90 days. For the visit visa, you have 90 days to enter UAE. Since you receive the stamp in your passport in the airport, you will gonna have 90 days to stay in UAE and you have to leave, otherwise will be a penalty. Okay, so the last one will gonna be a employment visa, who is lucky. That was one of me. I came to UAE directly with the UAE visa. If you want to know my story, check the first video. So the UAE employment visa, it will be similar to that. That's the company which your employee in UAE, they will gonna process this visa, they will make it ready, they will send it to you, and you have 30 days to enter UAE with this visa. So once you enter UAE, they will stamp in your passport That's a little bit different process for the tourist visa than the tourist visa. So for employment visa, you're gonna get a copy. Of course, they will not send for you the original. You have to collect the original from the airport. There is a special desk in the airport. The company have, before you arrive, they have to put at that special desk. They have to put your employment visa in the desk counter. There is a special counter for the visas. So you have to, before you enter, you're gonna collect your visa. You give your passport, you'll collect your visa, and you will enter UAE, and they will give you they will stamp in your passport. You enter UAE with your employment visa. Just another tip, when you enter with the tourist visa or you enter or visit visa, they will be a little bit different. You just keep a copy with you. You will gonna just show them a copy, and you're gonna have an eye scan each time you enter UAE with the visit visa or tourist visa. Okay, so another tip I want to share with you, it's the CV. It's really important if you come to Dubai to search a job. Let's say you not get employment visa, you want to come to Dubai and you search for a job. Make sure you arrange your CV before you arrive to UAE. Very important tips, guys. Don't make a very long book about your CV. Very short, very summary. Make a summary. Very important things. The employment here, they never go more than 1-2 page. They never read, because daily they receive so many CVs. They really cannot take so much time to read all the information. So for example, you have your CV. Make sure you may have a nice photo in the CV. So that also, please guys, when you upload your photo on the CV, make sure it's a nice photo, passport copy, passport photo size, and not like selfie, not from somewhere you go travel. No, make sure it's a professional photo. In the other side, just show all your information, your name, your contact number, your address, email, let's say. You will gonna put some tips, short tips, what is your main goals, what your capabilities. Very important. The first page, if you can do, put all your experience. Put your experience in where you work. Let's say you work in your country, you have very big experience. Make sure you show that you have experience in UAE. If you have in UAE, if you have your country, mention that in which country. So very short tips: company, the date when you work, when you started, when you finished, your position, and just few tips. What was your main job? And as well, study. You put the study. You show the same tips. This was my CV as well. You put the institution name, you put the date when you started, date when you finish, what you study, and which year, let's say. So that's for all about the CV. One more tip I want to say, guys, before you forget. So make sure you bring with you some passport photo size. Just arrange, like, let's say at least some 10, because here in UAE they're really not cheap. So if your country, I'm sure they're not so much expensive as here. So make sure you bring with you some passport copy, passport photo size. Okay, so let's go to the next tip. So a place to stay. That's very important, guys. Don't come to UAE, arrive to the airport, and then you think where to stay. Some people are lucky, they come here. You will get, if you are employment, maybe they'll get for your accommodation. Some food and beverage companies, some they're giving accommodation. when you get a job, they give you accommodation. If you come by employment, if you come by a visit visa or tourist visa, you have some friends here, you have some relatives, you can stay with them for a while till you find your own accommodation. Documents arriving the airport, you have to arrange all. If you have tourist visa, visit visa, print it out the copy, keep it together with your passport, and make sure you don't mess up with the documentation. Keep it all together, so in case they will gonna ask you guys in the airport, you will not gonna lose and waste your time. I want to tell you something about the when you go to the tourist visa and visit visa, they will gonna scan your eyes. So I want to share with you my bad experience I used to have contact lens, so that's not gonna work if they will not be able to scan your eyes because through the contact lens. So I had to remove my lens front of the counter because they was not able to scan. So you know, dirty hands, that's really mess. So make sure you wear sunglasses. It's more easy for you to remove. The tips for who wearing lenses. So let's go quickly to another step. So little bit cash, bring with you little bit cash. Let's say your currency, some dollars, some euro. Don't come empty-handed. Bring some money with you because you're gonna need it here till you get a job. In the airport, when you arrive, you can easily exchange through UAE dirhams. I'll give you a sample. That's the minimum currency, which is 5 dirham. That's in paper. There is smaller, which is coins. Yeah, 1 dirhams and 50 fils, 25 fils. So this one is 5, and there is a 10, 20, 100, 50, 100. There is like above. So this is the smallest currency in the paper. So let's go to another tips and SIM card. When you arrive to UAE, you're gonna need a SIM card. That's you cannot get directly in the airport. There is a shop, so you don't bother that. That it will gonna cost you around, if you count in dollars, it's $15 to $20. That will be maximum. In dirhams will be 60 dirhams, like that approximately. There is two main telephone provider in UAE, which is Etisalat and Du. So this is one of the example, which is Etisalat. Okay, so you will gonna get a card like that with a SIM card. So make sure you get a card, because let's say you want to apply for a job and you make your CV, you need some, they will gonna call you. Very rare they will gonna send email, mostly they call, and if you miss the call, maybe they will not gonna call you back. So when you get your SIM card, you directly put in your phone, and it's not really costly to call in UAE, but if you do in roaming, it will cost you a lot. So when you get your SIM card, update your CV, put your number UAE before you start spreading your CVs, so the employees, they can call you. Okay, so internet is very accessible here. You can get it in any malls. There is some specific places you can really get a free Wi-Fi. So let's say you don't have it in the place you stay, in the friends or in the hotels. All the hotels, if you stay in the hotel, they have internet. All they give free Wi-Fi. So in case you want to do some internet job, you want to send some CVs, you can go to any mall, any shopping center, there is a Wi-Fi. Okay, luggage, that's the not least important. That's, don't bring too much things with you, guys. Here is only 2 seasons, which is summer and winter. If you come winter time, just bring for you some light jackets. It's not really cold, it's not snowing, but it's really chill, with especially during like evening times. So, but don't bring much with you, guys. Just a few for you, few clothes till you gonna get a job, so you can do all your shopping. For summertime, very less. It's very hot, so mostly you will not gonna need few most clothes. Just get for you some for suitable for interviews, get some nice clothes, and that's it. Some clothes for suits, let's say, or a dress for girls who go for interview, some formal, some casual. That's it. Don't spend too much time making your luggage. Let's say you're not lucky and you'll not get a job, so you're gonna really take a lot of money to travel back to your country with extra luggage. So that's it for you guys today. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and so you will gonna receive a new notification about the new videos, which will be also more important, very important and very helpful. So, and you have any questions, please comment below, and I will happy to answer all your questions, guys. Thank you.